All right, y'all, we back for another video. Quick video. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like I always tell y'all. I want to talk about something real quick, just real quick. Since when I talk about on my videos, mostly pertaining to relationships, whether it be marriage, divorce, separation, heartbreak, therapy, divorce, anything that comes with relationships, I talk about it on this channel. I feel like I got a lot of experience, things I've been through in my life, people that I know who've been through it, and I just try to give my insight and my experiences into y'all. And I just appreciate y'all for always tuning in. I just want to thank all y'all, man. Y'all really show me support, and y'all fuel me to keep going and doing this. Now I know I'm not the perfect YouTuber, content creator. I know I don't say all my diction when I talk, or I might say, you know what I'm saying, 1,000 times. But y'all, I appreciate y'all for still supporting and hanging on with me. I'm trying to get better, but I really appreciate the support, y'all. Real talk, like this be therapy for me. Just giving y'all game and y'all listening, and y'all give me game too. Y'all respond back to me. Y'all can give me some game too. I'm not saying I'm a master at I'm not a relationship guru. I just give my opinion. That's it. But anyway, I just want to say something. I don't want to take this serious on this quick video. And this video is pretty much it's going to be inside and outside kids, right? And when I say, what do you mean by inside and outside kids? Inside kids are your kids that live with you. Outside kids are the kids that don't live with you. So let's just say you had a relationship and you had a child or kids by a previous relationship. And so as a man, now this video kind of for the fellas, ladies too. Ladies, is for y'all too. So basically as a man, it's hard. Ladies, I want y'all to understand, when we get to a new relationship and we are with y'all, and let's just say y'all have kids. We have kids too. Maybe we might have one child with you or kids with you, but we have kids before we got with you, right? It's hard for a man sometimes because, especially when you have other kids and those kids don't live with you, they might live with the mother. So you might have some kids in the house where you're at with your new woman, your new wife, and then you have kids outside of the house. Now, the thing about that is that even though as a man, you love your kids, but it's hard because you're not with that mother. So your kid's not there with you on a day-to-day basis as if you was with a mother. So your other kids can feel a certain type of way because, hey, they might look at, well, those other kids, dad's other kids is with him on a day-to-day basis. What about us? We might see dad every weekend or every other weekend. So this is why I tell fathers, I want to give this advice. Even if your kids are not with you in the home on a day-to-day basis, your outside kids, right? Which they all your kids. I'm just saying outside and inside for the sake of this video, so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Those other kids, your other kids that doesn't live in the home with you, always make sure they have their room, they have their own room, or they have their closet, or they have their clothes in, and they have their stuff too, because it means that kids, as the childhood trauma we grow up in, we grow up remembering stuff. And a lot of stuff, the reason why we have issues today because of stuff that we seen when we were kids or stuff that we experienced. And we don't realize it's the things that we went through as a child or the things that we felt as a child. It grows with us as we get older. And we sometimes, as black people, as our culture, we don't really believe in therapy and getting that help that we experienced. As black people, we got PTSD from a lot of stuff. We got PTSD from poverty, from gangs, from drugs, from all kind of setbacks. We got PTSD from. So we got all that stuff that we've been through, stuff that if you grew up in the hood, stuff you seen or you been around, that's not normal. You know what I'm saying? Gunshots not normal. Motherfuckers get stabbed, not normal. Robbing on a regular basis, that shit not normal. Incest, you know what I'm saying? Which that can go anywhere, whether it's in the hood or not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, molestation, all kind of stuff. All that shit is not normal. So a lot of stuff we grew up we grow up seeing and going through, it affects us. You know what I'm saying? I hate to talk about this, but I'm gonna say this real quick, and not pertaining to this video, but I'm gonna say this. A couple of females I knew from around the way that were sexually active a lot. You know what I mean? The ones who I had some homegirls that, you know what I'm saying, I knew some homegirls that was a prostitute. I knew homegirls that was dancers. You know what I'm saying? And when you, and not saying all of them, but I'm saying a lot of the times when you look at their story, if you ask them for their story, they'll tell you a lot of them was molested. You know, a lot of them felt like I was getting molested. As they get older, they look at, because as a child, your innocence is raw. So when you get older, you look at, as a woman, you look at sex as not a big thing because it was taken from you. So you look at it from, okay, well, I'm gonna just use this to get money, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and get over. A lot of things that we go through shapes us to who we are as a child. The things we go through as a child, it shapes us as we get adults. Like, I can give y'all an example from my own life, right? It's funny to me, my dad never really been in my life. You know, I would go to my grandma's house when I was younger, when she was living and stuff like that, my grandparents' house, and I see him every now and then. He had got married or whatnot, but I would see him every now and then. He'll come see me, what's up, man, you know, and be out the door, right? That shit still stick with me. But I haven't seen my dad in like 20 years. When I did, the last time I seen him, he was living with another woman, or I think this might be his new wife, his wife at the time, girlfriend, I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. That was 20 years ago. And the new kids that he was with wasn't his kids, it was her kids. They started calling him daddy. I sat back, I was like, whoa. Which I'm a grown man at the time, you know, but I was about 19, 20, a little younger than that. I probably was about, could have been 19, 20, somewhere up in there. And I was like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, it just took me back, because I'm like, yo, these kids not even biologically yours, but they calling you daddy, which I'm not mad at the kids. I'm just saying he accepted. I'm like, man, I'm your biological, and you. So I'm going to just say this, y'all. Things that we seen and been through as kids affect us to this day as we get older. So I want to tell y'all, man, fathers, if you got kids that's not in the household with you, take the time out to really make sure that when they do come over, they come back, they come to your house, you know, which is their house too. They just not there all the time. Like, if you had kids in it that live with you inside the house, that you always make them feel welcome and tell them, hey, this is your house too. This is, you know, you got your mom's house, but this is your house too when you get over. Make the kids feel comfortable, you know, because it runs deep, man. Because kids take that and they internalize that, you know, and then and you make sure the kids that's inside living with you, fellas, let them understand, hey, these are your brothers and sisters as well. They go between their mother house and here, you know. I know you think it's something so simple, but sometimes as kids look at things completely different. They might look at, like I said, the kids that living with dad got a better life than us. They might be better than us. You know what I mean? We not living with dad. You never know the situation. Just always talk to your kids. That's why I want to make this video about that inside and outside kids. Not like saying anything bad, saying it inside, outside. I'm just, you know, like I said, describing it for the video. But I'm gonna leave this there. Love your kids, man, which we all love our kids. You know, but just, y'all, you know, it's a dangerous world out here, y'all. You really take the time to, we always gonna protect our kids, but always, be as involved as much as possible as you can. Let me just say that, fathers, be involved as much as possible. I know sometimes fellas will hold on to some kind of hatred to their kid's mother. And whatever y'all been through, whether it was a relationship thing or it was just a sex thing and she got pregnant, whatever. A man will hold on to a grudge. The woman will hold on to the grudge. She causing problems. You get mad at her and you stray away from the child or the kids. Don't do that. I know it's a messed up situation. You hate dealing with the kid's mom at sometimes, but go through the proper channels. Go through the courts. Get your rights. You know, get where you can see your kids. Don't just sit there and be like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this woman. I'm not finna deal with the kids neither. Cause sometimes a woman push you there. Some dudes will be like, man, I just don't want to. I can't even deal with her right now. So I just try to get my kid whenever I can. Like, nah, you need to change the attitude. Fight for your kids. Go through the proper channels through the court system and get your rights. If that's a blocker between you spending time with your kids, because kids need their daddy. You know, kids really do. And the older they get, especially that, I'm going to tell y'all something, that 12, 13 age group, fathers, if you have boys, if you know what I'm talking about, they're 12, 13, even if you have daughters, that 12, 13 year old age, that's the age where they can either go right way or they could go down the bad path. That 12 and 13 is the right age. That you don't know if they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna continue on the good road, or they're gonna continue going the bad. They're gonna go on the bad road. So you gotta make sure you definitely in your kid's life around that age. That age, man. That's an important age. That 12, 13 is an important age. And a lot of the times, statistically speaking, when the fathers are involved with the kid's life, there's less chances of kids going to jail as adolescents. Getting in trouble as much because they got a little bit more discipline. Not taking nothing away from the mother, but it's something about the way the father is in the life and discipline. Kids, oh man, my mama mean, my mama get on me, but my daddy get on me, my dad gonna get on me, he don't play. And that's for boys and for girls. So I'm gonna leave it here at this video. I hope y'all see this in good faith. Peace and blessings. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all. King Tyson, I'm out.